What's up, everyone? This is Alan Levin from Smarty Pants Marketing, and I want to give you your digital marketing tip of the day. And it comes about my favorite subject, which is Facebook advertising. That's how I got my start in this business. So I love learning new things and sharing those tips with you guys. So I'm going to give you 3 tips today about Facebook advertising. Now, if you're just getting started with Facebook ads, this probably won't make a ton of sense to you. But if you're even somewhat basic or intermediate in Facebook advertising, these will be very helpful in optimizing your campaigns. So tip number 1 is going to come, let me bring you into the my campaigns to show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. So tip number 1, it doesn't matter what type of campaign you are doing. I'm just gonna do a traffic campaign just to show you. But when you are worrying about budget or trying to think about how to approach your budget, never do CBO or campaign budget optimization. See that when you create a campaign, Facebook will automatically give you this option right here. Make sure you leave this off. You want to have your budget at the ad set level because you want to be able to control your own spending. You know, Facebook is smart, Facebook is intuitive, but sometimes they don't really know how to distribute the budget across multiple ad sets. So I do recommend just doing a daily or a lifetime budget inside of your ad set as opposed to doing campaign budget optimization. I just don't fully trust Facebook to distribute and, spread my budget over the best performing ad sets. Sometimes they're a little slow, it may take a few days. I'd rather manipulate that myself. So when you do it, you just click next, you make sure that's off, and then of course you control the budget right here, daily or lifetime budget across all of your ad sets. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. The second tip I have for you is if you are utilizing lookalike audiences, which you should be, because those are gonna be higher intent people and they're not just gonna be cold interest-based audiences, you do want to make sure that you are doing shorter windows. So a lot of people will do the past 180-day website visitors or the past 180-day people who have engaged with their page. We'll try to get a little bit shorter. Let's say maybe even 7, 14 days, 30 days, because that way, if 180 days from where you started to now, you're probably, things have changed. The people that visit your website may have changed. So do shorter windows. So probably 7 to the 30-day range when you're making a custom and then a lookalike audience. Try to make it the past 30-day website visitors or the past 30-day purchasers if you're doing a conversion campaign where you are e-commerce. So don't always do the 60, 90, 180 days. It's okay to split test, but definitely try to make sure that you do the past 7 days, the past 30 days. It may be a smaller audience, but those might be the most relevant people to target when you are using a lookalike audience in your ad set. And then the third and final tip I have for you is out of the box interest, right? You obviously are going to target, various interests, and those are going to be, probably the biggest amount of people in your audience, but it is going to be the coldest people that are farthest away from making that purchase or becoming a lead for you. So you want to do some things out of box. So we recently did a test for a skincare company, and what is the most obvious thing you think of for a skincare company when it comes to interest? That's going to be, I'm going to target people that are interested in, skincare, face care, various products like Neutrogena and things like that. But instead, we tried other things like Starbucks, Netflix, Target, Spotify, things that are, interests that are that younger people have, because the target demographic was 25 to 34-year-olds, and that age group has interest in some of those things I alluded to, like Netflix and Spotify. So don't always try the most obvious interest. You could have, your target audience may live in other interest base, like the ones that are completely unrelated to skincare. So don't always use the most obvious ones. Use some things that are out of the box. So those are the 3 tips I have for you when you are running your Facebook ads that may help you get better results and better optimize your campaign. Make sure to stay tuned, as I will be giving sometimes daily tips, but at the very least weekly tips. And don't forget to join our LinkedIn and Facebook group called the 80/20 Marketing Group. You can request to join and I will accept you in. All right, thank you.